You are welcome back to this channel. Please subscribe for you to see more videos. If you want to know how to sharpen clipper blade very well, you want to know how to sharpen clipper blade professionally, you want to know how to sharpen clipper blade logically, please subscribe. Look under this video by the right hand side. You will see where they write SUBSURIBE. Please just press your finger on it. It will now change to subscribe, SUBSURIBED, with notification bell, which means you have subscribed to this channel. Whenever we produce film, you will be the number one to see the film, and you have gotten the access to see all my YouTube videos. Thank you. Now I want to teach you how to sharpen a set of STAREx clipper blade at the angle of 40 degrees. How to sharpen a set of STAREx clipper blade at the angle of 40 degrees. Yeah, starting off the job, you have to put the masking tape at the back of the blade, each blade, the upper blade and the bottom blade. The reason why you are putting the masking tape is to allow your thumb to hold the blade very well, to have total control over the blade when you are sharpening the blade on top of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see the way I put it? Look at the inner surface of the bottom of the STAREx clipper blade. Yeah, I will now show you the upper blade now. This is the upper blade. Can you see the way it is? Yeah, I will now sharpen this one. Before going, you have to apply your treatment to cover the whole surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. Can you see the way I position the upper blade at the angle of 40 degrees? See the way I place my thumb at the front. When you sharpen the front, if you want to sharpen that front, the number of the to and fro you count for that front, you master it. You still count the same number for the other side too, to make the two sides balance. Can you see? The sharpening I just started by the left hand side. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. I see where I'm putting my pointer. That is the place where the sharpening I've just started. Can you see it? That area. Now let's go. Before putting it again, you apply your treatment to cover the whole surface of the super hard manual sharpening stone. I've sharpened for the upper side first. I'm now sharpening for the other side too. Remember, the number of to and fro movement you count in the front, you still have to repeat the same thing at the back. Yeah, I'm now checking. Can you see when you sharp, you open the surface, you clean it very well, you check. I've sharpened the upper blade finish, I have to sharpen the bottom clipper blade. Can you see the surface? It has been used all. Can you see how it is? Yeah, this is a new clipper blade. This is the first time to sharpen it. Yeah, I want to disfragile it. Can you see the way I spread my treatment on top of the super hard manual sharpening stone? That is number one thing. Don't forget. Don't let your super hard manual sharpening stone surface dry and you are using it to sharp. It is not good. Secondly, putting of the masking tape. Placing of the bottom blade at the angle of 40 degrees. I now started the sharpening at the front. The number of to and fro I count, you master it. When you go to and fro 10 times, for the front, you still have to repeat the same number of to and fro for the back too. Can you see it? I'm now repeating for the other side too. The number of to and fro I count for the front, I still have to repeat it for the back too. You clean it very well. And take note again, the pressure. The pressure you use in pressing the one side down, you still have to master that pressure to repeat the same type of pressure to the other side too. Can you see it? So you have to master this thing step by step. And positioning of the upper blade, bottom blade on top of the super hard manual sharpening stone at the angle of 40 degrees. Yeah, you have to master it very well. The movement, you have to take note of it. And you're supposed to know how to check in the inner surface of the blade you are sharpening for you to be able to know where it has been sharpened, where it has not been sharpened. Then putting of the treatment frequently is very, very important. Can you see it? See the way I'm sharpening. I'm placing my thumb at the center. I've sharpened the first side. I've sharpened the second side. Then the sharpening now remain at the center. You see the way I position my thumb at the center. I've sharpened it. Then I've cleaned it. I want to check again. Yeah. Let us watch carefully. Let us watch carefully. Yeah, let us look at the second step I'm going to take now. Can you see the place I'm showing you now with the pointer? That area, that center, sharpness still remain at that center. That center has not been covered very well. Can you see it? See the way I'm applying the treatment again? Try to take note. Can you see the way I'm spreading the treatment to cover the whole surface? That center that remains now, that's the place I'm touching. Can you see it? Yeah, can you see that area? See where I position my thumb? Can you see? Can you see it? Yeah. You have to master your to and fro movement in sharpening of the clipper blade very well. And the type of pressure you use for the front, you use it for the back. At the same time, when you are sharpening the center, you still apply the same type of pressure for the center. And don't forget, the same to and fro number you count. That portion still remains small. That area I'm touching, it still remains small. So I have to go back again, putting up the treatment, spreading of the treatment on top of the super hard manual sharpening stone very well. Can you see it? Yeah, see the way I position it. You see the place I place my thumb? That is that center I want to correct. I'm trying to sharpen. So your pressure have to be the same with the front and the back. Your to and fro movement have to be the same with the front and the back when you are doing the center. Now I'm still checking. I'm still checking. Let us see what is going to happen. Yeah, I'm still want to repeat it again. I am doing these things slowly for learners, so that you can be able to see the way I'm positioning my thumb. You can be able to see the way I started the job. The first place I have just sharpened, the second place I have just sharpened, the third place, the way I'm making my movement on top of the bottom clipper blade. I'm doing it slowly for you to be able to see it and understand, so that when you are practicing, you can be able to be doing it slowly by yourself. Wherever you want to miss out, you still have to watch the video again and watch it carefully. You can be able to master it. So when you do it, you can be able to do it perfectly by yourself. I am now testing. I'm now testing the upper and the bottom clipper blade, whether it has been sharpened correctly. Yeah, this is how to confirm. This is how to test. Can you see the way I place the upper blade on top of the bottom blade? You now use your finger to hold it, the bottom blade at the down. Then use your thumb to press the upper blade on top of the bottom blade. Then use your first finger to block it in the front, these two first fingers. You now be using thumb to shift the upper blade from left to the right, from right to the left. From left to the right, from right to the left. That is how you will be doing it. When you are doing it in that way, you can be able to master whatever you are doing. Can you see it? So when you watch me carefully, you can be able to do it by yourself, because it is not until you sharpen your clipper blade finish, you mount it on top of the clipper, then you test. No, it is still good at that. But without bringing the clipper to you, you can be able to use your free hand testing styling method to test the upper and the bottom blade clipper blade to test. When you test the two, you can be able to detect or to know or to confirm to yourself that the clipper blade have been sharpened correctly, even to the customer. And once you test it in that way and you see the carbon, full carbon from the left hand side of the inner surface of the bottom blade to the right hand side, and from the inner surface of the left hand side of the upper blade to the right hand side of the upper blade again, which means the clipper blade have been sharpened correctly. If you can sharpen your clipper blade and you get this type of shine, you are a real professional. When you treat it properly, you mount it on the clipper blade, then you run it very well, you apply your oil very well, then you run it, you test it, it will work like new one. It will work even better than the new one. Thank you. Subscribe to this channel.